Welcome back on the pregame show before Iowa and Rutgers. Time for head coach Lisa Bluder. And coach came in a little bit early to enjoy New York City last night, and it sure seemed like the team did. But now, of course, the attention turns to basketball. But a nice evening in Times Square.
Yeah, it really was. You know, the players are not in school right now. And so it was an opportunity for us being so close to come in a day early. And we had a great practice at Rutgers yesterday morning and then head into the city. We were in there a long time because obviously that can be tiring. But we went to a short Broadway show. We saw the show 6, and the players really enjoyed it. Got to meet the cast afterwards and, you know, just saw Times Square and Rockefeller Plaza and had a nice meal downtown. But today is all business.
Well, I know after we got off the bus last night, you said, hey, now it's game time. And that's right. Exactly right. Rutgers tonight, they've been very competitive in their Big Ten games and lost at the buzzer against Purdue last time out.
Yeah, only a 1-point loss. And really, if there was about 2 seconds more, they could have won that game at Purdue. But, you know, and also they play better at home. There's no doubt that Rutgers plays better at home. When Indiana was here just a couple weeks ago, it was only a 10-point game for Indiana, one of the top 20 teams in the country. So they are without Schmeichel tonight, their leading scorer, and one of their best three-point shooters, and so she's out right now. And so that does change. I'm not even sure who the starting lineup is going to be at this point.
And it seems like, just looking at the stats, it's from 12 points all the way down to 6 for the rest of the starters.
Yeah, it's pretty balanced, you know, and it's one of those things where anybody can really take advantage of you. Destiny Adams is the leading scorer at the power forward spot. I think Kate Martin will do a great job on her. They really have some really good depth at their post. Cassandra Brown comes off the bench, a 6'2 graduate student. She's been playing about 27 minutes and is averaging 12 points a game. So she's actually been playing a little bit more and a little better than their starting center.
Back with more from Coach Bluder after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Want to play an integral part in helping the Hawks win championships? Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa football and the Iowa men's and women's basketball programs to serve charities in eastern Iowa. Your tax-deductible Swarm donation will compensate our Iowa student athletes for working to further the missions of local charities such as the United Way, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and more. Go to iowaswarm.com for more information and make Iowa athletics the place for our student athletes to experience the thrill of winning championships.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
When it comes to your health, you need the full picture. That means the right diagnosis and the right treatment right from the start. I'm Aaron Bose, pediatric neurologist with the University of Iowa Healthcare. Here, we're working together every day to advance medicine so you can get the best care. With more research, more clinical trials, and more treatment options than anywhere else in the state, the University of Iowa Healthcare is changing medicine and changing lives. Learn more at uihc.org.
Not all internet is created equal. It's a lot like choosing a quarterback. Technically, you could sign up any new rookie provider on the block, but the success of every device in your home depends on it. Will they perform in the clutch, or will they buffer under pressure? Extreme provides the speed you need with a 100% gigabit technology network and amplified Wi-Fi. And unlike signing a quarterback, Extreme Internet requires no contracts. There's only one pick to lead your team. It's Extreme, powered by Mediacom.
Coach Washington in her second year, but certainly very familiar with the Big Ten, and you know her style of basketball from Penn State.
Yeah, we know Hawkeyes. She's done a great job at Penn State. Now here she is in her second year at Rutgers, and you know, I know she's going to have them ready. It's a sold-out crowd. This is their first sellout crowd, you know, in a long time, and so I'm sure they're going to come out very, very enthused, and we're going to have to be able to handle that for the first quarter there. Just kind of keep our composure and handle their physical play.
What's key for the Hawkeyes other than handling that physical play?
Well, I think pushing the ball against their transition. I don't think their transition is that good. Press offense when necessary. I think that's going to be very, very important. Boxing out, they're excellent on the boards. Their two posts and their power forward are very, very good offensive rebounders.
But you're right, Coach. It seems like toughness is kind of the key word when you think about Rutgers basketball.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they're going to get after it. They're tall. They're very physical. They're very aggressive, and you have to be able to keep your composure and stay in triple threat position so you can attack.
And Coach Stringer back before the game being honored.
Looking forward to seeing Coach Stringer again. I'm thrilled that they've included us in this celebration of Coach Stringer's Lifetime Achievement Award with basketball. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, really amazing what she has done at Iowa and Rutgers and throughout college basketball. A Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Coach, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks, Rob.
Head Coach Lisa Bluder on the pregame show. Back with more from New Jersey after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from their field.
I think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. While farmers work hard to grow the best crop, their Iowa corn checkoff investments are hard at work too. Opening local and global markets for corn and corn-fed products, educating drivers on unleaded 88 as the best fuel at the pump, finding new uses for corn, and sharing the farmer's story. Iowa corn farmers are backed by researchers, educators, market experts, and more to keep corn growing Iowa.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Hawkeyes, while you're hard at work in class or on the court, there's a team behind the scenes making sure that the power keeps going, the water keeps flowing, and the temps inside are just right. Introducing the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative. The collaborative is a public-private partnership between UI, NG, and Meridium. It delivers the funds UI needs to drive our academic and research excellence while optimizing campus utilities for a generation to come. Check it out at uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Every Hawkeye game is fun, but some seasons are just special, like sold out before it even starts special. But you can still be there to see it. Play the Hawkeye Gold Scratch ticket, and you can win a VIP game day experience to see Iowa women's basketball. The Countdown to Carver promotion from the Iowa Lottery is your chance to witness greatness and some really, really deep threes. To enter your ticket and see details, visit ialottery.com/VIP.
Just finishing up the playing of our national anthem, and previous to that was a very nice ceremony for C. Vivian Stringer and her lifetime achievement in basketball. Coach Bluder came out and handed her a bouquet of flowers. Both teams surrounded C. Vivian Stringer and athletic department personnel from Rutgers for a nice photo op. And we're getting set for basketball as the Iowa starters being introduced. And it will be the five of Kate Martin and Gabby Marshall. Hannah Stalkey in the middle, coming off of 15 and 8 rebounds against Michigan State. Molly Davis and Caitlin Clark in the background. If you heard the roar there, that was when Caitlin Clark was introduced. Rutgers expected to go with Jillian Herder, averaging 7.1 points per contest. Destiny Adams, leading scorer now at 12.8 and 7.5. A transfer from North Carolina at 23. At Purdue, probably her best game she's played this year. Maya Petticord, a 5'9" sophomore, transfer from Texas A&M, averaging 9 points a game and 3.4 rebounds, had 14 at Purdue. Lisa Thompson, a 5'9" freshman out of Joliet, Illinois, will play either the 1 or the 2, averaging 7.5. In the middle, China Cornwell, a 6'3" senior from Hanover, North Carolina. Been pretty consistent, very good defensive player and a shot blocker, averaging 8.7 and 8.4 rebounds a game. Hawkeyes Washington in her second year, as Coach Bluder talked about in the pregame show, the head coach for Rutgers. After a long stint as the head coach of the Penn State Lady Lions, was let go there and has resurfaced in the Big Ten. Rutgers starters being introduced as we pause 10 seconds for station identification before we tip. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield. Molly's Cupcakes is proudly serving their cookies and treats inside Kinnick Stadium and also Carver Hawkeye Arena for a taste of unique flavors you'll love. We'll stop by their downtown Iowa City location for homemade cupcakes, cookies, cakes, bars, and coffee drinks. Molly's Cupcakes, a proud supporter of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels, the Homewood Suites and the Home 2 Suites by Hilton. Each offer guests spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, and guest laundry. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. Tiffany Reedy had some work commitments this week, could not make the trip out to Piscataway with us, but will certainly be back with us next week and certainly await her arrival. Tonight's tip brought to you by Farmer State Bank. Earn $250 when you open an eligible checking account at the Tiffin branch or online. Get rewarded for banking with FSB. Visit myfsb.com for details. Subject to approval. Minimum $50 deposit. Requires e-statements, direct deposit. Member FDIC. Tap won by Rutgers. They control the tip, and an opening 17-foot jump shot by Petticord at the elbow is no good. Clark gathers the rebound, gets it down to Molly Davis, who scoops a pass inside to Kate Martin, and the Hawkeyes are on the board first. That's what Coach Bluder talked about in the pregame show, getting that rebound and able to run at Rutgers before they can set up their half-court defense. Petticoat, another wild jumper from the right wing, this time missed it from 3, and Clark gets another rebound. She only had 1 against Michigan State. Drives the left side of the lane, drops it off for Hannah Stolke, who goes up strong in the paint and has it knocked away, and it will be Hawkeye basketball underneath, just underway. 2-0 Hawkeyes on the Kate Martin layup. Clark gets it back from Martin, three-pointer left wing, no good. And the rebound dug up by Destiny Adams, the leading scorer for Rutgers. In the red uniforms, Hawkeyes in the black traveling uniforms. Here's Thompson, free throw line extended left. Drops it into Adams, now back to Thompson. She eyes a three-pointer and knocks this one down right in front of the Iowa bench. And it's Rutgers 3 and Iowa 2. Rutgers really not known for their three-point shooting. Just at about 32% as a team, as Clark goes right down the middle of the lane, goes up with the left hand. The shot hit the bottom of the rim. But Destiny Adams will pick up her first personal. That's the team's first. So Clark coming off of 40. Including the game winner against Michigan State, knocks down the first free throw, and we're tied at 3. Averaging 31.5 points a game. Pretty impressive this deep in the season. Second one a little bit strong and taken down by Thompson. Crosses the timeline, goes all the way to the rim. Wide open right-handed layup is good. Lisa Thompson showed great speed. Clark had her three-pointer partially blocked by Petticord, and it goes out of bounds along the baseline and will stay with the Hawkeyes. Clark tried to get that transition 3 off from the left wing. And the backside defense by Rutgers was there. Lob pass out to Molly Davis. Now Clark coming off a screen. This one skips off the right side of the rim. Missed it from the right wing. And Rutgers with the rebound. Thompson at the elbow. Drives in. Kicks it back out for Adams. 17-foot jumper, no. Nice box out and rebound by Hannah Stolke. Gets it ahead to Marshall across the timeline. 5-3 in favor of Rutgers. 2 minutes into the game. Clark off a screen all the way to the rim. Contact and a foul will be called. It'll be a blocking foul on Rutgers. And Destiny Adams, her second. That's Rutgers' leading scorer, with Kayleen Schmeichel out of the lineup. Word is from the Rutgers folks that she's been suspended, averaging 16.1 and 5 rebounds a game. Clark gets the free throw to go. She's now 2 out of 3 from the line and pulls the Hawkeyes to within 1. Just 2 minutes into the game. Second one perfect. And we're tied at 5. Rutgers playing at a fast pace. Drops it inside. And Brown made a spin move and had it knocked away into the hands of Caitlin Clark across the timeline on the right wing. Hesitates, goes all the way to the rim. Layup a little bit short off the window. And Hannah Stolke going after the rebound. Batted it out of bounds over to Rutgers. As Coach Bluter said on the pregame show, Cassandra Brown, a 6'2 graduate student from St. Peter's, has been playing very good basketball. 5-5, Rutgers with the ball. Brown has it right around the free throw line. Now sets a screen for Thompson, who fires a three-pointer top of the key. No. Stolke goes after the rebound. Had it tapped away from behind by Brown and touched last by Brown. Really good job by Hannah Stolke to show some toughness there. Tried to haul that in with both hands. Now Rutgers, as they like to do, will show full court pressure. Full court man-to-man pressure. Clark gets it in, then gets it back from Martin. Drives all the way down in the paint. Drops it off for Hannah Stolke, who makes the layup on the left side. Stolke's first basket, and the Hawks by 2. Approaching 7 minutes left to go in the first. Petticord in between the circles, and now will back up. Louise Washington calls out the play. Petticord drops it off for Herder. And now it's Bates. Rutgers just working it around the outer arc with 7 to shoot. And now a pull-up jumper. Petticord from 3, no good. Missed it just right at the top of the key. Kate Martin the rebound. Two-handed pass to Molly Davis. Back to Kate. Reverses it to Caitlin Clark. Drives in. She's about 10 feet away from the hoop. Pulls up her dribble. Now gets it to Martin just outside the paint. Back to Clark on the baseline. Drives in. Slips a pass off beautifully to Stolke, who missed the layup, but then got it back after Brown couldn't handle it. Gets it out to Molly Davis, who buries a three-pointer at the top of the key. And Rutgers wants to take timeout after the Hawkeyes go on a nice run to take a 5-point advantage. Really balanced scoring for the Hawkeyes so far. Clark with 3, Davis with 3, Stolke and Martin a basket. Timeout on the court from Piscataway, New Jersey, with 6:10 left to go in the first quarter. Iowa has doubled up Rutgers 10-5. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just need someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
Did you know that UI ranks near the top of the EPA's Green Power Leaderboard? With 84% of our energy coming from renewable sources. Now you can be a part of the team that makes it happen. The University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, our partner in a collaborative, ENGIE North America, is now offering part-time, on-campus positions where you can get hands-on, career-inspiring experience in sustainable utility systems management. Check out the jobs and apply now at uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Every Hawkeye game is fun, but some seasons are just special, like sold out before it even starts special. But you can still be there to see it. Play the Hawkeye Gold Scratch ticket, and you can win a VIP game day experience to see Iowa women's basketball. The Countdown to Carver promotion from the Iowa Lottery is your chance to witness greatness and some really, really deep threes. To enter your ticket and see details, visit ialottery.com/VIP.
You're listening to coverage of Hawkeye women's basketball, powered by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right.
Hawkeyes have done a good job in getting the fast break opportunities rolling. They've been sharing the basketball beautifully and lead it 10-5 with 6:10 left to go in the first quarter. Today's game is brought to you by Bud Light, proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Also, Hawkeye fans, you can drive your team to a win this season by filling up with Unleaded 88 with quick rewards at any Quick Star location. You can fuel up with 8 gallons or more of Unleaded 88, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win great prize packs throughout the season. Quick Star, proud partner of Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball. Out of the timeout taken by the Scarlet Knights, Rutgers basketball. Like to work the ball around the arc. Sydney Falter and Sharon Goodman into the game for the Hawkeyes. A three-pointer by Thompson, no good from the left wing, but a offensive rebound to Brown, and then a three-pointer by Bates from the right side is no good. Rutgers has struggled from behind the arc and also have done so to start this night after Lisa Thompson made a three. On the inside, Gabby Marshall has it taken away by Petticord along the baseline, but then she loses control of it on the sideline. It'll be Iowa basketball up 5. Sydney Falter will take it out. Now Clark in between the circles. Petticord on her. Now to Kate Martin at the top of the key. Hands it off to a Falter. Now a backdoor cut by Caitlin Clark. Took the double and then got it to Sharon Goodman across the lane, but couldn't handle the pass and then had it knocked away. Rutgers quickly down court. Here's Brown, fakes a 15-footer and then slides in toward the basket, goes up and is fouled by Sharon Goodman. That'll actually go against Kate Martin on the help side defense. So Kate's first and the team's first. First free throws of the night for the Scarlet Knights, and this one hits the front of the rim and drops in for Cassandra Brown. Played 14 minutes against Purdue. Physical presence on the inside and makes the second. That pulls Rutgers to within 3, 10-7 as we approach the midway point of the first quarter. Here's Clark coming off a screen, fakes a three in between the circles, drives the paint. Shot is up and no good off the left side of the iron. But a whistle and a foul will be called on Antonio Bates. Bates, her first, team's third, and will bring Caitlin Clark right back to the free throw line, where she is 3 out of 4 so far. Hawkeyes only shot 15 total free throws, as the first one is good. Against Michigan State, made 11 of them. Michigan State just 4 out of 5. So if you tuned into that game, as Clark knocks down both of them, she has 5. They really let both teams play. Not many trips to the free throw line. Clark has already been there 3 times, and Iowa leads by 5. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Rutgers with the basketball. 0-3 in the Big Ten. Herder, pull up, 17-foot jump shot near the elbow on the left side, coming off a screen. That's her first basket. She had 16 at Purdue. Martin in between the circles, feeds it inside to Sharon Goodman, who goes to work and is able to score in the paint. Nice job by Sharon Goodman to go toward the basket, and then now blocks a shot by Lisa Thompson. Gets the ball quickly to Gabby Marshall. Crosses the timeline, gets it to Kate Martin, free throw line extended right. Now a lob pass inside to a cutting Caitlin Clark, and she goes up and finishes. Caitlin Clark, with the defense really getting into the passing lane on the perimeter, she's had that ability to go right to the basket and has taken full advantage. Here's a pull-up 16-foot jumper at the elbow by Thompson. That's no good. Rebound taken down by Sharon Goodman. Gets it to Marshall across the timeline. 16-9 in favor of the Hawkeyes. The lead in the basketball. Here's Clark. Three-pointer left wing. Skips off the left side of the rim. No good. And the rebound taken down by a Falter, who drives in the paint, and her 10-foot floater is no good. Rutgers with the rebound across the timeline. Petticord lost control of it, but enough to get it back out to Brown, who knocks down a three-pointer right of the top of the key. So Brown, not known to shoot three-pointers, makes that one. Hawkeyes try to get it inside to Goodman. Couldn't get it done. Quickly down court transition three by Herder is no good. And the rebound taken down by Kate Martin. Baseball style pass down to Sharon Goodman, who is underneath the basket and goes up strong with the left hand. Sharon Goodman with 4. Hawks by 6. 2:36 left to go in the first quarter. Here's Petticord, top of the key. Really looking for her shot. Now goes to the left side and lost control with the left hand. Dug up by Marshall. Ahead to Clark. Hesitates, top of the key. Drops a pass inside to Kate Martin. She bobbled it, but regained it. Got it out to a Falter. Now inside to Goodman. Her shot is too strong off the window. Weak side board for Caitlin Clark. She has 10. Clark didn't like the fact that she had only 1 rebound against Michigan State, as Brown drives baseline for Rutgers and goes up and scores. So Brown with 7. Production off the bench. Little give and go action in the paint. Kate Martin finds Sharon Goodman, who lays it up and in. That's 6 points in the first quarter for Sharon Goodman, and the Hawkeyes go up 22-14. 1:35 left to go in the first. Rutgers will slow the pace. This is typically what we've seen out of Rutgers, but they've wanted to go up and down with the Hawkeyes and have gotten in trouble with it. Here's a three-pointer by Bates. No good. Left to the top of the key. Brown, rebound, goes up right block. No. Good defense there by Sharon Goodman. Into the hands of Clark, into the front court. Dribbles behind her back. Bounce pass inside for Kate Martin and drops it in off the window. But a charge is going to be called on Kate Martin. Or actually on Clark. Crashed into a Rutgers defender on the pass. But what a really good play by two good friends, Caitlin Clark and Kate Martin. As Kylie Feuerbach comes into the action. Molly Davis back for Iowa. Hannah Stalkey as well. 22-14 in favor of the Hawkeyes. Approaching 1 minute left to go first quarter. Rutgers with the basketball. China Cornell into the game. Had been the starting center most of the year. And a three-pointer is good by Petticord from the right wing. That's her first basket, coming off of 14 and 4 boards against Purdue. 22-17. Hawkeyes with the lead in the basketball. 45 seconds left to go in the first. Here's Clark, gets it into the corner. Molly Davis, three-pointer. Swish from the left side. Molly Davis with 2 threes in the first quarter. 25-17 Hawkeyes. Petticord on the move down the right side, goes up strong on the block, and a foul will be called on the Hawkeyes.
Hawkeyes foul called against number 4, Kylie Fierbach.
That'll be Kylie Fierbach with her first. Good aggressive take to the rim by Maya Petticord, transfer from Texas A&M. She came off the bench for the Aggies in part of a deep rotation a season ago. First free throw is good. She's got 4. 4 players have scored for Rutgers. Second one in the air, got it. 30 seconds left to go. See if the Hawkeyes will hold for a final possession for them with 25 seconds left to go in the first. 25-19 is 5 seconds difference between shot and game clock. Clark out near the timeline. Hawkeyes worked on several final possession plays this afternoon at shoot-around. Clark wanted to go with 7. She's at the top of the key, drives the paint, kicks it into the corner. Kate Martin, 3, rimming no, and the putback attempt by Fierbach is late, and that'll do it for the first quarter of basketball. Good start for the Hawkeyes as they lead by 6, 25-19. Set up the best zone defense for home heating costs this winter. Tune up your furnace, seal up drafts around your home, and visit MidAmericanEnergy.com to find more ways to keep warm with less energy. We'll head to the second from Piscataway. It is Iowa 25, Rutgers 19. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
To anyone passing through our state, fields and fields of corn might be what they see. But the people who call Iowa home know it's so much more. Corn is ethanol, a homegrown, renewable fuel. Corn is delicious pork, beef, poultry, and dairy. Corn is in 4,000 products we rely on every day. So yeah, our highway views are full of corn, and we're proud of it. Because corn grows Iowa. Show your support for Iowa corn farmers at iowacorn.org/corngrowsiowa.
Right now, new and current customers can get any phone for free at US Cellular. So you can connect with all your family members this holiday season, like your snowbird grandparents, your adorable nieces, or your favorite uncle. Just think, with any phone free from US Cellular, you could even call your aunt who always makes you talk to your cousin, who's a dog. Or, maybe just send her a festive text. Everyone can get the gift of connection at US Cellular. Get any phone free today. US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
Rob Brooks back at Jersey Mike's Arena on the campus of Rutgers University as the 4th-ranked Hawkeyes lead the Scarlet Knights after 125-19. 10 in the quarter for Caitlin Clark. She was 5 out of 6 from the free throw line and has not hit a three-pointer, but has done a great job. Backdoor cuts, getting a couple of rebounds for putbacks. Molly Davis, she's been doing the job behind the arc with 2 3-pointers, 6 points. Sharon Goodman off the Hawkeye bench with 6 points. Anna Stalkey with a basket. And Kate Martin with a hoop. 7 for Cassandra Brown and 5 for Maya Petticord to lead the way for the Scarlet Knights. Hawkeye basketball to start the second quarter. On top by 6. Here's Davis in between the circles, goes between her legs, gets into the paint, drops it off for Stalkey. Contact and a left-handed finish off the window. And Stalkey gets her second basket and a chance for a three-point play.
Rutgers foul called against number 22, Cassandra Brown, her first personal.
That'll be the first on Cassandra Brown. Herter back for Coease, Washington's team. Stalky averaging 14.4. Free throw is up and a little bit strong off the back of the bracket and right into the hands of Lisa Thompson. Thompson for Rutgers, quickly down court and drives into the paint, and Molly Davis right there outside the semicircle to take a charge. Thompson picks up her first. And the Hawkeyes bring it into the front court. Molly Davis, one-handed pass to Clark for three, left wing. There it is, Caitlin Clark. A quick release three from the left wing, and she has 13. Rutgers quickly down court. Works the weave around the outer arc. Hawkeyes man-to-man defensively. Herder comes off a screen. Free throw line, paint. Got away with the travel, kicks it back out to Thompson. She's at the free throw line trying to get inside, then has to kick it out to Brown. Brown tries to make a move with three to shoot. Now Thompson, she'll pull up 15-footer, no good. Had to shoot it from the right wing. Clark the rebound, tried a lob pass down court to Kate Martin, but it's picked off by Herder. Herder will fire a three left wing and drill it right in front of the Iowa bench. That's the scouting report on her. Quick release, three-point shooter. Shoots of it almost 42% on the year. Hawkeyes by 8 with the basketball. Just underway, second quarter. Davis hands to Clark. She finds a little seam inside, drops it off for Kate Martin. Goes up strong and finishes. Took one dribble in the paint, gathered herself, and Kate went up to lay it in. Martin with 4. Hawks go up by 10. 2 minutes almost into the second quarter. Here's Thompson in between the circles. Now we'll back it up. Calls out a play from the Rutgers bench. Double screen. She heads to the left side. Now drives in, pulls up from 10. No. Kylie Feuerbach hustles after the rebound. Gets it to Clark across the timeline. Bounce pass down court. Reverse layup. Kate Martin. And Martin has 6. What a find by Caitlin Clark. Just a low skip bounce pass right at the knees of Kate Martin as the ball is kicked by Kylie Feuerbach as Petticord tried to get it to the right wing. Cornwell back for Rutgers, as is Erica Lafayette. 6-foot senior, played 17 minutes last time out against Purdue. Just 8 scholarship players dressed for Rutgers as they work it around the outer arc. And then Lafayette just into the game, fires up a three-pointer, skipped off the left side of the rim, and a long rebound to Molly Davis, who brings it across the timeline. Hawkeyes by 12 with the basketball. Here's Feuerbach, gets it along the baseline to Hannah Stalky, tries to make a move, then pulls it back about 15 feet away, lobs a pass out to a Falter on the right wing. Cross court to Feuerbach, now in the corner, Gabby Marshall. Hands it off to Davis. Finds an opening. Tries to get a pass to Feuerbach. It was tipped. Kylie got it. And then Davis has to just throw a wild shot up at the elbow as the shot clock expired. Hawkeyes a little bit out of sync that time offensively, but credit Rutgers for doing a good job defensively to seal off any drive opportunity. 6:45 left to go until halftime. Hawks on top, 34-22. Rutgers with the basketball. Herder in between the circles. Bounce pass inside. Cornwell goes to work and lays it in off the glass and gets her first basket. 6'3" senior. Works really hard in the paint. Averaging 8.7. Hawkeyes by 10 with the ball. 6:15 left to go, second quarter. Feuerbach on the move, and as she drives down the left side of the lane, goes up with the left hand and is fouled, I believe, on Jillian Herder. That'll be her first, the team's third. Goodman back for Stolke. So Feuerbach at the line for the Hawkeyes. Kylie 13 of 16. from the stripe this season. Releases the first and no good. A little bit short, then skipped off the back of the rim and out. Second one in the air, good. Would have been a lane violation anyway on Petticord. As Feuerbach picks up her first point. Thompson back for the Scarlet Knights. Hawkeyes on top, 35-24, approaching 6 minutes left to go until halftime. Here's Thompson, really active with the ball, and then tried to get a pass to Cornwell. She couldn't handle it. Into the hands of Clark, ahead to Falter, and the left-handed layup is good. Sydney's first basket had 4 and 7 boards against the Spartans. Rutgers quickly down court. Wild three-pointer deep in the corner by Lafayette is no good. Clark the rebound. Brings it into the front court. Top of the key. Goes to the right side off a screen and layup a little bit short on a hesitation move. Rutgers the rebound. Thompson pushing it. She'll pop from the elbow. 15-footer is good. Thompson with 7. 10 starts this year. Lob pass inside. Falter goes up as she's double teamed and is fouled on the arm by Herder. That'll be 2 on the 6-foot freshman. Destiny Adams, leading scorer for Rutgers, who picked up 2 early fouls in the first quarter, is back in the game, and Sydney Falter at the free throw line. U.S. Cellular, proud sponsor of the Iowa Hawkeyes, wants you to make the most of today's by choosing game day traditions first and scrolling later. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Falter at the line. Second one is perfect. Made them both. She has 4, and it's 39-26. Hawks by 13. Rutgers with the basketball. Herder in between the circles. Clark defends her. She's 35 feet from the hoop. Gets a screen. Angles left side. Drives paint. And the shot is partially blocked by Goodman. Made her change from her left hand to her right. Clark the rebound. In the front court. All the way to the rim. Nobody there to stop her. And Caitlin with an easy right-handed layup. And now, stepping out of bounds in the front court is Herder. And you can tell when Rutgers goes quickly, have a tendency to get a quick shot up or an unforced error. And that's exactly what happened to Herder there. Just lost control of the ball on the right side and out of bounds. 4:49 left to go in quarter number 2. Hawkeyes off to a good start against the 6-10 Scarlet Knights. Iowa 41, Rutgers 26. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
Bananas are only 39 cents a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And 39 cents a pound is not just the price today or this week. It's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop. And count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for bananas every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
You're listening to coverage of Hawkeye women's basketball, powered by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right.
Welcome back to Jersey Mike's Arena, a sold-out show tonight, the Hawkeyes and Rutgers, with 4:49 left to go in the second quarter. 41-26. Hawkeyes on top. 14 points from Caitlin Clark, leading the way for the Hawkeyes, and really good bench production. Hawkeyes have received 6 points from Sharon Goodman and 4 from Sydney Affolter. Kylie Feuerbach, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Cassandra Brown with 7, and Maya Petticord with 5 for the Scarlet Knights. The one thing about Rutgers, as Coach Spluter talked about in the pregame show, just about their toughness. They're also a 4-quarter basketball team. They will not go away. Got down early at Purdue the last time out, and then outscored the Boilermakers 21-14 in the 4th quarter before losing by 1 on a buzzer beater. Both teams coming off a buzzer beater. Here's Affolter in the front court. Lob pass left side. Molly Davis slips into the paint, pulls up from 10, no. Sharon Goodman there on the left block to grab the rebound and put it back up and in. Goodman with 8, 43-26 Hawkeyes. Rutgers quickly down court. Here's Herder. Gives it off to Cornwell. She faces the basket, spins in the paint. Shot off the window is good. That's 4 for Cornwell. Had 11 rebounds against Purdue. 43-28, approaching 4 left to go, 2nd quarter. Here's Clark coming off a screen, angling toward the basket. Short jumper, no good, paint. And the rebound taken down by Rutgers, going quickly. Here is Adams in transition, contact underneath, and a charge will be called on Destiny Adams as Molly Davis has taken her 2nd charge. And Adams, the leading scorer for Rutgers at 12.8 a game, picks up her 3rd. And that's exactly what Coeise Washington did not want to have happen. Hawkeyes with the basketball on top, 43-28. We're under 4, 2nd quarter. Davis on the left wing. Brings the ball in between the circles. Now a two-handed pass to Marshall, who has not scored. Now to Clark, fires a three-pointer. This one short, left to the top of the key, but a long rebound to Affolter. Now to Marshall for 3, and she swishes it from the same spot that Clark just missed. Great to see Gabby Marshall, who hit a three-pointer against Michigan State, knock down her first attempt. 46-28. Now the Hawkeyes getting some separation after leading by 6 after 1. 3:15 left to go until halftime. Here's Herder, left wing outside the arc. Now to Thompson, trying to make a move at the elbow. Steps away, 16-foot jumper, no. A little bit strong, and Sharon Goodman the rebound underneath. Gets a pass out to Clark across the timeline. Gets into the paint, now turns on the right wing. Now spins back toward the basket. Shot up off the window, blocked away nicely by Rutgers. Gathered by the Scarlet Knights. Down court, Herder. Three-pointer left wing, a rimming no, and the rebound taken down by Sydney Affolter. Really fast-paced the last 2 minutes. Hawkeyes walking across the timeline. Here's Davis in between the circles. Now to Affolter. Bounce pass inside to Clark, and then try to pass across the lane to Goodman. She couldn't handle it. I think she was going up to potentially get the rebound. Quickly down court. Rutgers, three-pointer right wing, Bates off the left side of the iron, and Affolter another rebound. Sydney's averaging 6.6 boards a game. At one time earlier in the season led Iowa in rebounding despite coming off the bench. Here's Clark, free throw line extended right, 46-28. Hawkeyes approaching 2, 2nd quarter. Now Clark all the way to the rim. Hesitation move, too strong off the window. Rebound, Affolter spins and goes up off the window. Sydney Affolter with 6. And a 30-second timeout quickly taken by the Scarlet Knights. The one thing you worry a little bit about when playing Rutgers is you have to do the job on the boards, and the Hawkeyes have certainly done that tonight. But Iowa has all season with a rebounding margin over 10. And you look at Rutgers, they have out-rebounded opponents by 5. If you or someone you know needs support now, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. We're under 2. Second quarter, 157. Hawkeyes 48, Rutgers 28. Hawkeyes against Michigan State only got 4 points off the bench. 15 so far tonight. Here's Petticord. Free throw line extended right. Fakes a pass inside. Now gets it to Herter. Herter drives toward the baseline, right side. Good job by Molly Davis to cut her off. Now back to Petticord. Comes off a screen, long range shot, no good. Rebound down to Kate Martin. Ahead to Gabby Marshall. Flips a pass to Kate. She fakes, drives down the left side of the lane, and goes strong to the rim with a left-handed layup. Hawkeyes doing a great job getting into the paint. Kate with 8. And the Hawkeyes hit half 100. With 1:05 left to go. 50-28. Rutgers with the basketball. Cornwell at the top of the key. Gives it off to Thompson. Drives inside. And then tried to kick a pass out to the left wing to Petticord, and a foul before the pass.
Hawkeye foul called against number 4,
Kylie Feuerbach will pick up her second. Ball possession for the Scarlet Knights. That puts 20 on the clock, exactly 1 minute left to go. Rutgers gets it in. Herter hunting a three-pointer left side, no. And on the rebound, a whistle as Cornwell came down with the ball. And that'll be the first personal foul on Hannah Stolke. Taylor McCabe in for the first time. Ball possession for Rutgers along the baseline. Petticoat looks, gets Herter coming off a screen, and her 12-foot jump shot left side is good off the window. Herter with 7, and it's 50-30. Hawks by 20. Davis in between the circles, now gets it to McCabe. Bounce pass along the baseline to Stolke. Cross-court pass to Marshall. Fires a 3. A swish again from Gabby Marshall. Hit one from the left wing, one from the right. In transition, Thompson down the right side of the lane. Shot is up and no good. Martin the rebound to Marshall. 3 left wing, rimming no. But the rebound to Stolke. The handoff to Kate Martin. Her left-handed layup is good in the paint. Martin with 10. Unselfish pass by Stolke. Easily could have gone up after the rebound. Here's Brown, left wing. Thought about a 3, then got inside the three-point arc. Long range 2, no. And that'll do it for the first half. What a second quarter for the Hawkeyes as they spread out to a 55-30 advantage. Led only by 6 after 1. Is your small business ready for a big promotion? To support and celebrate small businesses, United Healthcare and Hawkeye Athletics are teaming up for the Spotlight on Small Business Sweepstakes. Winners receive radio promotions, social media recognition, and more. To enter, visit HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. United Healthcare is a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Bud Light halftime show comes up next. We are at the half. Iowa 55, Rutgers 30. Hawkeyes looking for their 12th win in a row. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Whether you're building a backyard fence for your family's new best friend or firing up the excavator for your next commercial project, a free and simple call can save you from expensive fines and even save your life. Call 811 at least 2 days before you start your next project to have underground utility lines located and marked. At Mid-American Energy, your safety is our #1 priority. So, make it your priority to call 811 before you dig. Paid for by the customers of Mid-American Energy.
Around here, Jack Frost nips more than just your nose. That's why the Midwest gets Honda. Dependable, all-wheel drive with heated steering wheel and seats to keep Jack Frost off your seat, which will make it very happy. And since it's no fun to gas up in this weather, isn't it cool that Honda has such legendary fuel efficiency? New Hondas are arriving, but so is Mr. Frost, so see your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life. Like that time you tried to pick up unicycling.
Whoa, coming through!
Or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel, good squirrel.
While we can't help you with all that, we can help you bank smartly at usbank.com/smarter together. Member FDIC.
I'm Ingrid Lizarraga, breast surgeon at the University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center, the state's only NCI-designated cancer center. Here, we look beyond just the type of cancer you have to discover the molecular details of the disease. We have teams dedicated to each cancer type, with treatments and trials you won't find anywhere else in Iowa. Go to uihc.org/cancer.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is Hawkeye Women's Basketball. Brought to you by Authentic Brand, the premium label of choice. Hy-Vee, score big savings with the new Hy-Vee Perks membership. Iowa Lottery, be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. Honda, to see how Honda crushes the competition, see your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest. And by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right. This is the Bud Light Halftime Show. Now back to courtside.
And welcome to the Bud Light Halftime Show. Bud Light, a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. We are at the half, of course, with the Hawkeyes on top 55-30. Really terrific job at both ends of the floor by Iowa, especially in quarter number 2, as Rutgers came out strong in the first quarter. Scored first, and then the Hawkeyes really settled in the back half of the first quarter, and it continued into the second, lead it at 55-30. Let's check the scoring for you. First off for Rutgers, Jillian Herder has 7, Maya Petticord with 5, Lisa Thompson, averaging 7.5, has 9, China Cornwell, 2 baskets and 4 points, and Cassandra Brown, a 6'2" graduate player, has 7, averaging 7.6. Really balanced attack for the Hawkeyes tonight. Kate Martin with 10. Gabby Marshall on 2 3-pointers. Hit 1 from the left wing, 1 from the right. She's 2 for 3 from deep, has 6. Anna Stolke with a couple of field goals and 4. Molly Davis with 6. Caitlin Clark with 13, including 1 3-pointer and 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. But the bench is part of the story tonight as well, as Sharon Goodman has 4 hoops for 8 points. Sydney Falter with 6, had a terrific putback late in the second quarter. And Kylie Feuerbach 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. And Taylor McCabe got into the game in the second quarter and did not score. The University of Iowa Energy Collaborative is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye women's basketball this season, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right. Learn more at iowaenergycollaborative.com. We'll be back with more from Rutgers as the Hawkeyes lead at 55-30 at the half. Bud Light halftime show continues after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Want to play an integral part in helping the Hawks win championships? Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa football and the Iowa men's and women's basketball programs to serve charities in eastern Iowa. Your tax-deductible Swarm donation will compensate our Iowa student athletes for working to further the missions of local charities such as the United Way, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and more. Go to iowaswarm.com for more information and make Iowa athletics the place for our student athletes to experience the thrill of winning championships.
Escape to Italy and Sicily in September 2024 with Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited. Enjoy this melting pot of multicultural customs and cuisine and beautiful landscapes. After taking in Rome, we'll head down to the dramatic Sorrento coast and then journey from Italy's heel to its toe of Sicily. To learn more about this or any vacation, contact Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com. That's duagency.com.
Around here, Jack Frost nips more than just your nose. That's why the Midwest gets Honda. Dependable, all-wheel drive, with heated steering wheel and seats to keep Jack Frost off your seat, which will make it very happy. And since it's no fun to gas up in this weather, isn't it cool that Honda has such legendary fuel efficiency? New Hondas are arriving, but so is Mr. Frost, so see your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
Every Hawkeye game is fun, but some seasons are just special, like sold out before it even starts special. But you can still be there to see it. Play the Hawkeye Gold Scratch ticket, and you can win a VIP game day experience to see Iowa women's basketball. The Countdown to Carver promotion from the Iowa Lottery is your chance to witness greatness and some really, really deep threes. To enter your ticket and see details, visit ialottery.com/VIP.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Rob Brooks back at Jersey Mike's Arena, Piscataway, New Jersey, as the Hawkeyes lead at 55-30. Our halftime stats report has been brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with the all-new, totally free Hy-Vee Perks membership. Pretty light schedule, as you would expect on a Friday night, the first week of 2024. This is the only game in the Big Ten or the top 25 that is underway right now. 55-30 Hawkeyes. A little bit later on tonight, Colorado, number 5 in the country, is at Arizona. Ohio State at 10-3, number 20 in the land, at Northwestern. That's a 7 o'clock Central Time start. Number 15 Utah at Arizona State. Oregon is at number 2 UCLA. Washington State at number 8 Stanford, and USC, number 9 in the country at 10-1, hosts undefeated Oregon State. That is the slate. Women's basketball in the top 25, and just 2 Big Ten games happening tonight. And Maryland does play tomorrow afternoon, as they will host Purdue. Maryland at 10-4, not ranked, which is really odd to see, especially this time of year. And Purdue at 9-5, the Hawkeyes' opponent next Wednesday at West Lafayette. 55-30, Hawkeyes over Rutgers. Back to New Jersey after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Bananas are only 39 cents a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And 39 cents a pound is not just the price today or this week. It's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop. And count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for bananas every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
To anyone passing through our state, fields and fields of corn might be what they see. But the people who call Iowa home know it's so much more. Corn is ethanol, a homegrown, renewable fuel. Corn is delicious pork, beef, poultry, and dairy. Corn is in 4,000 products we rely on every day. So yeah, our highway views are full of corn, and we're proud of it. Because corn grows Iowa. Show your support for Iowa corn farmers at iowacorn.org/fan of corn.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
Hawkeyes outpaced Rutgers in the second quarter, 30-11. So the Hawkeyes put 25 on the board in the first, 30 in the second. Results in a 55-30 advantage at the half. You could join the Iowa Lottery VIP Club and enter to win tickets to see sold-out Iowa women's basketball with the Countdown to Carver promotion. Play Hawkeye Gold Scratch tickets today. Hawkeyes have led for 18 minutes and 6 seconds. Rutgers for 44 seconds. Hawkeyes have got 15 points off the bench, 32 points in the paint, just dominating in that category. Iowa 21 of 39 from the floor, 53.8%, 5 of 12 from 3, 41.7, and 72.7 from the free throw line, 8 out of 10. Rutgers shooting just 31% from the floor. They are 4 out of 17 from 3. We'll be back with third quarter action as Iowa dominating Rutgers through 2 quarters, 55-30. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life. Like that time you tried to pick up unicycling.
Whoa, coming through!
Or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel, good squirrel.
While we can't help you with all that, we can help you bank smartly at usbank.com/smarter together. Member FDIC.
Did you know that UI uses the same amount of energy as all the rest of Iowa City? That's why we have our own power plant, and we're committed to making it clean. By 2025, we'll rely completely on climate-friendly, alternative fuels. Deep in the boiler rooms, engineers from the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative are optimizing the power plant so it can handle these new fuels more efficiently. Learn more about it at uiowaenergycollaborative.com. That's uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Melrose Meadows, voted Iowa City's best retirement community, the hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, and the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor. Melrose Meadows, voted Iowa City's best retirement community, garage, indoor pool, and more. Visit melrosemeadows.com for more information.
Welcome back to Piscataway, New Jersey, as we get set for third quarter action. Iowa 55 and Rutgers 30. Caitlin Clark with 14 points. Rutgers with the basketball to start third quarter action. Lob pass attempt inside to Adams, and it's intercepted by Gabby Marshall along the baseline. Gabby brings it into the front court. Now in between the circles, Martin. Bounce pass in the paint to Clark. Goes up and under. Had it blocked away by Herder. Good defense that time by Rutgers. Just underway, third quarter. Here's Petticord, who had 5 points in the first half. In between the circles, Gabby Marshall comes out on her as they try to clear the area. Now here's Herder on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Petticord. Now inside, going to work is Adams, and she scores her first basket. Leading scorer for Rutgers. Remember, saddled with 3 fouls, 2 early in the first half. Here's Clark just kind of making her way down the right side of the paint and calmly puts it in up off the window. Caitlin with 16. Also has 7 rebounds and 6 assists. Going after her 50th career double-double, maybe more. Thompson down the left side of the lane, kicks it off to Brown. Drives from the left wing into the paint and goes up in the middle and is held.
Foul called against number 45, Hannah Stolke, for second person.
That'll be 2 on Hannah Stolke.
At the line for Rutgers, shooting 2, Cassandra Brown.
Cassandra Brown at the free throw line. Hannah played 10 minutes and 40 seconds in the first 2 quarters as Cassandra Brown gets the roll. That's 6 points and now 7. Physical player underneath for Rutgers, but can step away and knock down the mid-range jumper. Here's Martin. Knifing down the right side of the lane, goes up strong, a little bit too hard off the window, and the rebound taken down by Petticord. She goes all the way to the rim, and shot is up and no good. Both teams dive after a loose ball, and it's a tie-up situation, and the possession arrow favors the Hawkeyes. Iowa basketball on top, 57-34. 8:13 left to go in the third quarter, just underway. First of back-to-back road games for the Hawkeyes at Purdue next Wednesday. Clark walks it across the timeline. Molly Davis right in front of the Iowa bench. One-handed pass to Kate Martin, top of the key. Drops it inside for Stolke. She goes up and scores, but a whistle.
Rutgers foul called against number 22, Cassandra Brown.
That'll go against Cassandra Brown. Foul before the shot. Ball possession for the Hawkeyes. Clark will throw it in along the baseline. Gets it to Davis, left wing. Now back to Clark in the corner. Wide open 3, and she buries it. Caitlin Clark finally gets free for a 3, and it's 60-34. Here's Petticord in the front court for Rutgers, in between the circles. Davis comes out on her. Out next to the big R here at Jersey Mike's. Drives down the left side. Kicks it to Thompson, who drives paint. Turnaround jumper 14, no good. Rebound to Kate Martin. Remember, she had 11 rebounds against Michigan State. Kate tied her career high. Fakes a 3, drives the paint. Tried a sliding pass to Hannah Stolke, but it was knocked away by Rutgers. And in transition, Molly Davis knocks the ball out of bounds, along with Marshall. Give credit to Gabby Marshall there, and it goes out of bounds. Ball possession to Rutgers, down 60-34. Here's Herder in between the circles, now to Thompson as she angles toward the right side, pushes the ball to Adams, free throw line extended right. She brings it to the top of the key. Adams, lob pass in the paint as Brown backs her way in. Shot no. Rebound, Adams up and in for her second hoop. There's that toughness that we talked about in the pregame show that Rutgers will give you. They'll fight you underneath, especially in the paint. Here is Clark. Weaves her way to the basket. Shot is up and good from the right block, and she is fouled and will have a chance to complete the three-point play. Herder got her on the arm. That's her third. And Clark at the line with 21. And the Hawkeyes on top 62-36 with 6:42 left to go in the third. Feuerbach on for the Hawkeyes. Well, Clark's at the line. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball. Clark swishes the free throw. Petticord in the front court. Hands it off to Brown, and she faces up and knocks down the 17-foot jumper. Cassandra Brown at 6'2". Clark weaves her way to the basket quickly, gets it back from Marshall, now works the baseline, slips a pass out to Kate Martin for three. No good off the left side of the iron, missed it from just right at the top of the key. Rebound to Rutgers, quickly down court. Here's Herder. One-handed pass into Adams, goes to work on the left block, blocked away by Kate Martin. Hawkeyes on top 63-38 with the basketball, and a down court pass to a wide open Kate Martin with the right-handed layup. Rutgers no interest in getting back that time. And the Hawkeyes transition game worked to perfection. Rutgers in the front court. Petticord. Free throw line extended right. Pass inside to Brown. She's doubled. Kicks it into the corner. Jumper Bates. No good. Rebound Clark. Lob down court pass. Stolke the catch. Couldn't finish. Brown gets the rebound. Gets it off to Bates. Stolen away by Gabby Marshall. Got it back from Stolke. Her three-pointer no good. Off the left side of the iron. Missed it from the left wing. And the ball bounces a couple of times out of bounds over to Rutgers. 5:16 left to go in the third. Iowa on top 65-38. Feuerbach, a falter, Goodman, Molly Davis, and Gabby Marshall the five. A break for Kate Martin and also Caitlin Clark. Here's Thompson, weaves her way to the right side. Feuerbach comes out on her and then pokes the ball away and then knocked out of bounds by Feuerbach. Really good on-ball defense by Kylie Feuerbach. Rutgers will have it along the sideline right in front of their bench. 65-38. 5:03 left to go. There's a lob pass, dangerously thrown to Cornwell. Puts it on the floor in the paint. Reverse layup is an air ball and dug up by Sydney Falter. Gets the ball to Molly Davis, who jogs it across the timeline on the left wing. Lob pass into Goodman, and then the backside defense by Destiny Adams. Knocked it out of bounds along the baseline, and it will be Iowa basketball after the break. Timeout on the court with 4:47 left to go in the third. All Hawkeyes so far 65-38. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Want to play an integral part in helping the Hawks win championships? Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa football and the Iowa men's and women's basketball programs to serve charities in eastern Iowa. Your tax-deductible Swarm donation will compensate our Iowa student athletes for working to further the missions of local charities such as the United Way, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and more. Go to iowaswarm.com for more information and make Iowa athletics the place for our student athletes to experience the thrill of winning championships. Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Lisa Bluter and Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Hey, Hawkeyes, while your harder working class are on the court, there's a team behind the scenes making sure that the power keeps going, the water keeps flowing, and the temps inside are just right. Introducing the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative. The collaborative is a public-private partnership between UI, NG, and Meridium. It delivers the funds UI needs to drive our academic and research excellence while optimizing campus utilities for a generation to come. Check it out at uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Hawks off to a quick start in the third quarter. Lead at 65-38. 4:47 left to go in the third. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated and voted best of the area for the 10th consecutive year, proudly supports Hawkeye women's basketball. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, celebrating over 30 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets. You know, March is always a great time to schedule your vasectomy. The expert urologists at the University of Iowa Healthcare specialize in both standard and minimally invasive vasectomy procedures. This March, get benched and recover in front of the television set with March Madness. Schedule your appointment now. Visit uihc.org/appointment. Hawkeye basketball, quickly get it into Sida Fulter, and she takes it from the left wing, drives it into the paint and scores. Really good methodical drive by Fulter, and Sydney has 8. Her first basket in quarter number 3. Hawks have taken this sold-out crowd out of the game early. 67-38. Rutgers. Inside-outside game. Petticord for 3, right wing, no. Fulter, another rebound. Gets it to Molly Davis across the timeline. Molly on the left wing. Now to Marshall. Lob pass inside. Goodman couldn't handle it. Molly Davis goes strong after the rebound, as does Destiny Adams. They kind of wrestle with the basketball. Good hustle both sides. And the possession arrow favors Rutgers. Clark back in, as is Taylor McCabe. Just under 4 left to go, third quarter. Hawks on top, 67-38. Rutgers with the ball. Inside, Adams gets into the paint, and a whistle. And as she made a spin move, looked like the foul was called early, but they're going to give her the continuation. So Destiny Adams with the layup. As Sydney Fulter, looks like she took an elbow, maybe just below her neck, and will come out of the game. And it looked like it was Destiny Adams that delivered it. But she will be at the line to try to complete the three-point play, and does. Adams with 7. And some full court pressure slapped on by Rutgers at 67-41. Hawks break it easily. Clark gets into the paint, kicks it back out to McCabe. McCabe, free throw line extended right. Now to Stalky outside the paint, kicks it to Clark for 3, right wing. Swish for Caitlin Clark. 25. Averaging 31.5. Had 14 at intermission. And it's 70-41. All Hawkeyes tonight. Here's Cornwell, 18 feet away, above the elbow. Drops it inside for Adams. Her spin move. Lost control of the ball. Too strong off the window. Hawks get the rebound. McCabe brings it into the front court as we approach 3 left to go in the third. Clark, bounce pass to Kate Martin, takes it from the top of the key, slices down the right side of the lane, goes up strong off the window and finishes, and is fouled from behind. Cornwell, her first personal, Good strong take from the top of the key by Kate Martin. Held the ball above her head and then raced down the right side of the lane and went up strong off the window and rattles home the free throw. Kate with 15. Also has 7 rebounds tonight. Coming off of 11 rebounds against Michigan State. 73-41. 2:40 left to go, third quarter. Hawks should be able to get a lot of players into the game in the fourth. In the corner, Thompson hesitates. 15-foot jumper spins out. Rebound, Adams had it swiped away by Clark. Across the timeline, Caitlin down the right side, all the way to the rim. No help, lays it up and in. And Rutgers will take timeout. Time and time again, especially in transition, the Hawkeyes have been able to get wide open in the paint on dribble drive penetration, and it worked again to perfection. 2:20 left to go in quarter number 3. All Hawkeyes going after victory number 15 on the season. Iowa 75, Rutgers 41. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
At MidAmerican Energy, our 1.6 million customers depend on our energy 24/7. That's why we work 24/7 to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. To keep our 99.9% reliability record, we're enhancing our technology, improving resiliency, and investing in critical infrastructure. We're generating power from all available resources to cover any increases in demand. And we're innovating to ensure you always have the energy you need. MidAmerican Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
You're listening to coverage of Hawkeye women's basketball, powered by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right.
All Hawkeyes with 2:20 left to go in the third. Iowa 75, Rutgers 41. 6-point basketball game after one. Hawks led at the half 55-30. Behind 27 from Caitlin Clark. Kate Martin with 15. Sydney Falter off the Hawkeye bench with 8. And Sharon Goodman also had 8 points in the first 2 quarters. Nobody in double figures for Rutgers, but without leading scorer Kayleen Schmeichel, who has been averaging 16 points a game this year, not playing tonight. Then you've kind of got Adams at 12. Several players right around 7 or 8. Out of the timeout, Rutgers basketball. Basket to our left. Herter on the right wing. Works it to Bates. Now Adams at the free throw line, and she'll fire from 16 off the back of the iron. Fight for the rebound, won by Cornwell, and she goes up strong and is fouled by the Hawkeyes. Clark will pick up her second. I think she was looking for another big-time swat like she had against Michigan State. This time got a little bit of the right arm of China Clark, or China Cornwell. Clark the foul. Free throw good. Cornwell with 5. Second one short. Bounced on the front of the rim twice and into the hands of Sydney Falter. We're under 2, third quarter. 75-42 Hawkeyes. McCabe still in the game across the timeline. Now to Feuerbach, top of the key, angles left side, pulls up her dribble 10 feet away, then gives it to Hannah Stalkey, who drives down the right side of the lane from the free throw line, lays it up and in just outside the semicircle. Hannah with 6, coming off of 15 and 8 against the Spartans. 77-42 in the front court for Rutgers. Dribbling around, pull up 15-footer from the elbow, no good. Thompson, rebound, put back, Adams, good, and she's fouled. That'll be the third on Clark. Fourth team foul in the quarter. Caitlin 1 rebound away from her 50th career double-double. Destiny Adams will get 1, transfer from North Carolina, and it's short. Stalkey the rebound and grabs it away from Cassandra Brown, who got a hand in there and commits the foul. That'll be the team's 4th. 77-44. Hawkeyes against Michigan State put 76 on the board. Been very consistent every quarter scoring. Here's Clark, dazzling the fans, coming down across the timeline, gets into the paint and traveled as she was actually going to kick it out to Kylie Feuerbach for a 3. Rutgers basketball in the front court with Thompson out near the large R here at Jersey Mike's Arena. Previously the rack. Inside, Adams twists in the paint and then drives the ball right into Caitlin Clark, who ties her up, and the Hawkeyes will have it right back with the possession arrow favored for the black and gold. We're under a minute, third quarter. Full court pressure. Rutgers. Clark looks, and then has to call timeout. 30-second timeout to save the possession. With 56.8 left to go. 77-44. Working together is how you win, and that's why Mid-American Energy's roster of wind, solar, and other energy sources work together to keep your service safe and reliable 24/7. Learn more at midamericanenergy.com. Also, if you or someone you know needs support now, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. Hawks going for 12 in a row. And victory number 13 all time against Rutgers. You remember, Hawkeyes set a Big Ten program record with 111 points back on February the 12th of 2023 against Rutgers inside Carver Hawkeye Arena. Hawkeye basketball. Clark gets it into Feuerbach. Now back to Caitlin in the backcourt. She dribbles it across the timeline with 52 seconds. Behind the back dribble into the paint. Slips it to Stalkey. Right block. Layup off the window. Good. Good hands. Ready to catch the ball by Hannah Stalkey. And it's 79-44. 40 seconds left to go. Top of the key is Antonia Bates. Gets it into the corner. Jumper by Brown. Mid-range, no. And a whistle on the weak side. Rebound. And let's see if this will go against Destiny Adams. And that'll be her 4th. Rutgers' leading scorer has just been in foul trouble the entire night. Got 2 quick ones and then picked up her 3rd in the second. Davis for Clark. So Sydney Falter at the free throw line. 8 points for the Hawkeyes sophomore. Free throw is up and perfect. $18 bench points for the Hawkeyes tonight. Second one also good. And there's the third player in double-figure scoring for the Hawkeyes, a Falter with 10. And it's 81-44 as Thompson knocks down a jumper for the Scarlet Knights. Hit that one just outside the lane from about 10 feet. She has 11. Hawkeyes will hold for one. Here is McCabe, gets it high post area to Stolke. Hands it to Molly Davis on the left wing. Gets into the paint. Fakes. Tries to go up and just ran out of room as the defense did the job for Rutgers. Cassandra Brown came out at 6'2", and Molly had no room to get a shot up off the window. That'll do it for the third quarter. All Hawkeyes as Iowa leads Rutgers 81-46. Looking for another Big Ten road victory. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Know that UI ranks near the top of the EPA's Green Power Leaderboard with 84% of our energy coming from renewable sources. Now you can be a part of the team that makes it happen. The University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, our partner in a collaborative, ENGIE North America, is now offering part-time, on-campus positions where you can get hands-on, career-inspiring experience in sustainable utility systems management. Check out the jobs and apply now at uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Around here, Jack Frost nips more than just your nose. That's why the Midwest gets Honda. Dependable, all-wheel drive, with heated steering wheel and seats to keep Jack Frost off your seat, which will make it very happy. And since it's no fun to gas up in this weather, isn't it cool that Honda has such legendary fuel efficiency? New Hondas are arriving, but so is Mr. Frost, so see your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
Hawkeyes looking for victory number 15 this season. We'll go 15-1, leading 81-46 with 10 minutes left to go. And of course, you have to go back to the 16th of November when Iowa lost its only game this year, 65-58 against Kansas State. Don't forget, Hawk fans, throughout the season, you can join head coach Lisa Bluter for Hawk Talk, presented by Oaknall. We are at the Hyatt Regency in Coralville. Hawk Talk with Coach Bluter takes place from 6 until 7 every week. You can visit HawkeyeSports.com to take a look at the schedule. We will be there Monday night. Boy, it seems like it's been a while before the Christmas holiday. Looking forward to getting back to the Hyatt Regency. Hawk Talk next Monday. We'll talk about this game with Coach Bluter and two big ones coming up on Wednesday and Saturday next week. Rutgers starts the fourth quarter with a basketball. Floater, paint, no good. Thompson. Clark, the rebound. Kicks it left side. Gabby Marshall for three. Knocks it down. Great to see Gabby Marshall shooting the ball with confidence. 3 threes for Gabby. Inside, Brown goes to work. Left-handed shot, no good. And then Clark got the rebound and had it taken away by Bates, who lays it up and in for her first basket. 84-48 Hawkeyes. Clark kind of went after that one one-handed. And then Bates got a hand in there as well. Took it away and laid it up. Clark in between the circles in the front court for the Hawkeyes. Angles right side, lob pass, Stolke. Beautifully placed, and Hannah puts it up and in off the window. Really hard to front Hannah Stolke. And especially when the ball is put with the accuracy that Clark delivers it with. And in the paint, trying to create some space, is Lisa Thompson, and she drugged that right foot that's traveling. And it'll be Hawkeye basketball 86-48. Just underway, fourth quarter. On a token three-quarters court pressure by Rutgers. The Hawkeyes have proven that it's a very difficult team to press. Michigan State certainly at times found that out. Clark, right wing, drives baseline, slips it inside for Martin. Back out Davis, fakes a three, drives paint. Martin, now Marshall, left wing, count it! A three-pointer swish for Gabby Marshall with 12. Two threes in the first half and two in the second. Lob pass inside, wide open is China Cornwell. She has 7, 89-50. Just about 2 minutes left to go, or into the fourth quarter. And here's Clark driving down the right side of the lane. No resistance defensively. Clark with 29. And Caitlin also has 10 rebounds and 10 assists now. That's another triple-double. On the move, baseline, Petticord, shot is up and no good from the right side. Stuelke the rebound, ahead to Clark, pushes it to Gabby Marshall for three, rimming no. That one slipped off the right side. Shot looked good the entire way. Rutgers with the rebound. Petticord, right wing. She's denied, has to bring it back out. Now bounce pass inside to Cornwell. Tries to go at work against Stuelke. Shot is up and good. Got the ball to go as it bounced on the bracket a couple of times. Cornwell with 9. Hawkeyes walk it across the timeline on top, 91-52. Just about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Martin. Just right at the top of the key, behind the arc, puts it on the floor with the left hand, goes to the right hand, and is pushed out of bounds along the baseline. And Kate went into the first row of photographers, but is up and will shoot a pair. 15 tonight for Kate. Sydney Afalter, her 4th double figures game of the year. Adams returns for Rutgers. And Addie O'Grady in for the first time tonight. 91-52. Hawks with the lead. Martin at the line. Here comes Kylie Feuerbach. Hawkeyes last scored over 100 against Cleveland State in Des Moines on the 16th of December. Kate swishes the first. And also the second. So that's 17 for Kate Martin to go along with 7 rebounds and 5 assists. What a duo that has been tonight. Caitlin Clark and Kate Martin. Just kind of getting whatever they want against Rutgers defense. Here's Adams at the elbow. Lob pass inside to Brown. Goes up off the window, bouncing no. Got her own rebound and put this one back up and in off the window and is fouled. A chance for a three-point play. McKay back for the Hawkeyes. Free throw, perfect. Brown with 12. He's played well tonight for Rutgers and has been playing more minutes. Transfer from St. Peter's. 93-55, 6:30 left to go. Deep three, Clark skipped off the left side of the rim into the hands of Herder. Herder brings it herself into the front court. Left side, Petticord drives paint, scoop shot up off the window, no good. And that'll go against Addie O'Grady. Her first as Molly Davis returns for Caitlin Clark, who gets a big hand from not only some of the Rutgers fans, but all the black and gold in attendance tonight. This is an arena really unlike any other one, except probably Williams Arena in the Big Ten. Petticord makes the free throw. She has 6. And where it just has that old field house flavor to it. Second one also good. 93-57. Quite a home court advantage when this place really gets rocking. Here's Feuerbach for 3 in the left corner. No good. Weak side rebound. Herter pushes the ball ahead to Petticord on the left wing. Drives the baseline and slips it up and in. Petticord with 9. It's 93-59. We're under 6. Feuerbach on the right wing. Fakes a 3. Tries to go cross court with it. Knocked out of bounds by Destiny Adams. It'll be Iowa basketball right in front of the Hawkeye bench. Iowa and Purdue Wednesday night from West Lafayette. 7 o'clock Central tip. Be on the air at 6:45 from Mackey Arena. McCabe in the corner. Adams comes out on her. Bounce pass to O'Grady. Now back to McCabe on the left block. Trying to go baseline with it. Shot was blocked. Down court pass. After being retrieved by Rutgers, and Bates slips inside and scores. Antonia Bates with 4. 93-61. Approached the halfway mark, fourth quarter. And all Hawkeyes tonight. Molly Davis in between the circles. McCabe left side, 3-pointer off the right side of the rim. Sydney Falter the rebound along the baseline. Left-handed pass to Feuerbach. Now Davis in between the circles. Slips in the paint. Little runner from 10 feet is up and good. Molly with 8. All 5 starters have scored, and Davis has the least amount of points with 8. Rutgers brings the ball into the front court and takes timeout. We'll do the same with 4:46 left to go from New Jersey. Iowa 95, Rutgers 61. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Lisa Bluter and Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
You're listening to coverage of Hawkeye women's basketball, powered by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right.
4:46 left to go from Piscataway. Iowa and Rutgers, and an all Hawkeyes in the only meeting of these two teams this year. 95-61. Triple-double for Caitlin Clark with 29, 10, and 10. And a double-double also for Sydney Falter, who has 10 points and 10 rebounds. Been terrific all season, of course, off the Iowa bench, but especially tonight. Kate Martin with 17. Her career high is 25 against Drake. And it will be Davis, McCabe, Jada Jimphy in for the first time, Kylie Feuerbach, and Addie O'Grady. Which is great. The Hawkeyes at this stage of the season can get some rest for the starters after really playing extended minutes relying on that starters against Michigan State. Bounce pass inside to O'Grady. She goes up and is fouled from behind. That'll be 4 on Jillian Herder. Lafayette comes in, 6-foot senior. Played 17 minutes against Purdue last time out. Addie O'Grady at the free throw line. Addie puts it up, makes the first. Addie's first point tonight. Second one rattles out. Rebound to Brown. 96-61. 4:30 left to go. Hawks should be well over 100 here in a couple of minutes. Lafayette. Free throw line extended left. Fires for 3. Back iron no. Rebound. Long rebound to McCabe. Down court pass. Addie O'Grady in transition. Nice catch and a left-handed layup. And she's fouled. That's the way to run the floor, Addie. Catch that ball on the move. O'Grady only played 3:21 against Michigan State, but that was such a fast-paced game. Free throw no good. Hard to play a true center against the Spartans. Rutgers into the front court. Thompson will set it up. 4 minutes exactly left to go. 98-61. Thompson, right wing. Cross court pass to Bates. Now inside Brown. Spins paint and then kicks it back out. Bates trying to hunt for a shot with 5 on the shot clock. Gets it inside to Adams. She tries to go to work. Kicks it back out to Bates for 3. Skipped off the right side of the rim. Feuerbach rebound. Pushed from behind by Lafayette. That'll be 2 on her. Cornwell and Petticord back in for Rutgers. This is really the first time that the Scarlet Knights have been blown out in Big Ten play this year. Everything else was 10 or less in their first 3. They've played Indiana, Purdue, and Northwestern. Here's Molly Davis. Slips a pass inside. Addie O'Grady gathers and goes up and finishes. Addie a quick 5. Well, Sharon Goodman had 8 in the first 2 quarters. That's 13 out of Goodman and O'Grady. 100-61. 3-pointer right wing. Lafayette no good. O'Grady the rebound. Gets it to Molly Davis across the timeline. Now McCabe, free throw line extended right. Gyamfi on the right wing. Dribbles it out behind the arc, and Molly will set up in between the circles. Push a pass, left wing McCabe. Being defended by Thompson. Bounce pass intended for O'Grady. She ends up gathering it, but then goes to the ground as traveling will be the call. A.J. Ediger makes her first appearance. 161 Hawkeyes. Rutgers in the front court. Herder hands it off for Thompson. Whips it inside to Cornwell. Backs her way in against Ediger and goes up and finishes off the window. Cornwell into double figures with 11. And it's 163. Here's McCabe in between the circles. Dribbles behind her, back on the left wing. Pulls up her dribble. Hands it off for Gyamfi behind the arc. Now drives paint, goes up as she split a couple of defenders. Got caught too far underneath the basket. And it's dug up by Rutgers as coast-to-coast floater for Destiny Adams. Adams, a little push shot with the right hand in the middle of the paint, and Destiny has 11. 165. Right side. Taken by McCabe, backs it up behind the arc, top of the key, hesitates, fires left side. Kenice Johnson into the game. 3-pointer no good. deep in the corner. A.J. Ediger, however, gets the rebound, pushes it back out to Gyamfi for three. Missed that one right at the top of the key. And the rebound taken down by Cornwell. Pushes it ahead to Thompson. Turn around, short jumper, no. Rebound, Kenise Johnson. True freshman for the Hawkeyes at the top of the key. Corner, Feuerbach. Now back out, McCabe. Three-pointer. Got it from the left wing, right in front of the Hawkeye bench. Taylor McCabe, her first basket. And it's 103-65. Fourteenth career double-double for Caitlin Clark, third of the season, as Destiny Adams muscles her way up on the right block and is fouled. That'll be the first on Jada Gyamfi. Bates back for Rutgers. And free throws for Destiny Adams. Earn $250 when you open an eligible checking account at the Tiffin branch or online with Farmers State Bank. Get rewarded for banking with FSB. Visit myfsbonline.com for complete details. Subject to approval, minimum $50 deposit. Requires e-statements and direct deposit. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC. Free throw no good, as Cornwell misfired on both of them, but a foul on Gyamfi going after the rebound, and Cornwell is right back at the free throw line. This one drops in. Hung on the rim on the left side and dropped in. 103-66. Second one short. Ediger the rebound. Bounce pass in the backcourt to McCabe, who races it across the timeline. Bounce pass inside. Gyamfi missed the layup. Johnson goes after the ball for the Hawkeyes. Dug up by Rutgers. They still are scrapping. Boy, you love to see this in a game that's been decided. Both teams. Herder on the floor. Petticord. Kenise Johnson for the Hawkeyes. And Rutgers, once they gathered the basketball, calls timeout with 19 seconds left to go. 103-66. Sydney Falter's career high is 14 at Maryland last season. There's 10 and 10 boards. She had 14 rebounds against Virginia Tech in Charlotte earlier this year. And this is her first double-double this season. Stay tuned for the postgame show. Abby Stamp will be with me, and we'll get comments from Coach Bluter at the press conference as Petticord gets into the front court and then drops a three-pointer from the right wing. Certainly looking to score. Maya Petticord with 12. And it's 103-69 with 8 seconds left to go. Kenise Johnson in the backcourt brings it into the front court. And we'll just dribble this one out as she passes it to Taylor McCabe. Buzzer, ball game, Hawks win. A dominating performance against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. 103-69. Hawkeyes extend the winning streak to 12, 15-1 on the season, 4-0 in Big Ten Conference play. For Rutgers, they fall to 6-11, 0-4 in conference action. A triple-double for Caitlin Clark with 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Her 14th career double-double and third this season. Also a Sydney Falter double-double with 10 and 10 boards. Final score once again, Iowa 103, Rutgers 69. Stay tuned for the postgame show after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Did you know that UI uses the same amount of energy as all the rest of Iowa City? That's why we have our own power plant, and we're committed to making it clean. By 2025, we'll rely completely on climate-friendly, alternative fuels. Deep in the boiler rooms, engineers from the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative are optimizing the power plant so it can handle these new fuels more efficiently. Learn more about it at uiowaenergycollaborative.com. That's uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Bananas are only 39 cents a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And 39 cents a pound is not just the price today or this week. It's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop. And count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for bananas every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just need someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
Around here, Jack Frost nips more than just your nose. That's why the Midwest gets Honda. Dependable, all-wheel drive with heated steering wheel and seats to keep Jack Frost off your seat, which will make it very happy. And since it's no fun to gas up in this weather, isn't it cool that Honda has such legendary fuel efficiency? New Hondas are arriving, but so is Mr. Frost, so see your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is the Iowa Soybean Association postgame show, delivering solutions for every life, every day. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by U.S. Bank, proud to support Iowa basketball. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Also by United Healthcare, proud sponsors of Small Business Spotlight. Sign up your small business at HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. Once again, here's Rob Brooks.
And welcome to the postgame show as Iowa cruises to victory against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, the only meeting between these two teams in the regular season, 103-69. The Hawkeyes now 15-1. Rutgers falls to 6-10 as the Hawkeyes are off to their fifth 15-1 start in program history. And Iowa is off to its best start in the Lisa Bluder era. How about that? 15-1 for the first time since 1995-96. A triple-double for Caitlin Clark with 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. As our postgame stats report is brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with the all-new, totally free Hy-Vee Perks membership. And, of course, Caitlin Clark was not the only one tonight, as Kate Martin was in triple-double territory for a while with 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Gabby Marshall, terrific shooting the three tonight, made 4 of them and shot 50% or 57% from three-point range. That's her best percentage of the year. Anna Stolke in double figures with 10. Molly Davis got the Hawkeyes off to a great start with 2 early three-pointers. Ended up with 8. She also had 8 against Michigan State. Caitlin Clark, we talked about her 14th triple-double of her career, 3rd this season, 29, 10, and 10. Taylor McCabe off the bench and a three-pointer for 3. And how about Sida Fulter? 10 points and 10 rebounds. Not only her first double-double this year, but the first of her career for Sydney Fulter. Did a terrific job tonight, especially on the glass and finishing around the rim. Kylie Feuerbach had a free throw. And then the duel of Sharon Goodman and Addie O'Grady. It was kind of Sharon Goodman in the first half at 8 points, and Addie O'Grady in the fourth quarter ended up with 5, including a really nice catch in traffic on a lob pass, and caught it on the run and laid it up and in with the left hand. That's the Hawkeyes scoring tonight with 103 points. For Rutgers, Jillian Herder had 7. Destiny Adams, the leading scorer for Rutgers, in foul trouble the bulk of the evening. Got 2 quick ones and then picked up her 3rd in the second quarter at 11. Maya Petticord ended up with 12. Lisa Thompson with 11. China Cornwell with 12. And Cassandra Brown with 12. And Antonia Bates with 4. The scoring for the Scarlet Knights. Hawks win it 103-69. Kate Martin now has scored in double figures in 9 of the last 11 games. And told you she was kind of on triple-double watch there for a while. And had she played her normal allotment of minutes, might have been there. But with the lopsided score, came out in this game early. Ended up with 17, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. Hawkeyes currently riding a Big Ten best 12-game winning streak. And now since the 2020-21 season, Iowa has scored 80 or more points on 89 occasions, which is number 1 in the country. Hawks win it. Victory number 15. 12 in a row. 103-69 over Rutgers. Back with more on the postgame show from New Jersey. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Lisa Bluter and Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here. Do you want to play an integral part in helping the Hawks win championships? Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa football and the Iowa men's and women's basketball programs to serve charities in eastern Iowa. Your tax-deductible Swarm donation will compensate our Iowa student athletes for working to further the missions of local charities such as the United Way, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and more. Go to iowaswarm.com for more information and make Iowa athletics the place for our student athletes to experience the thrill of winning championships.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Hey Hawkeyes, while your hard-at-working class are on the court, there's a team behind the scenes making sure that the power keeps going, the water keeps flowing, and the temps inside are just right. Introducing the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative. The collaborative is a public-private partnership between UI, NG, and Meridium. It delivers the funds UI needs to drive our academic and research excellence while optimizing campus utilities for a generation to come. Check it out at uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
This is the Iowa Soybean Association postgame show, delivering solutions for every life, every day.
Welcome back to the postgame show as the Hawkeyes cruised to an easy victory over Rutgers. These are tough to come by in the Big Ten, and certainly nice when you're able to get them. 103-69, the Hawks over the Scarlet Knights. After one period, it was a competitive game. Iowa got off to a good start. Rutgers scored first and only trailed the Scarlet Knights after one at 25-19. It was a 55-30 victory for the Hawkeyes at the halftime break, and then really blew this thing open in the third quarter, and it results in a 103-69 victory over Rutgers. Now it's time on the postgame show to listen in on some of our top plays from the Hawks' victory over the Scarlet Knights. Now Rutgers, as they like to do, will show full court pressure. Full court man-to-man pressure. Clark gets it in, then gets it back from Martin, drives all the way down in the paint, drops it off for Hannah Stolke, who makes the layup on the left side. Back to Clark on the baseline, drives in, slips a pass off beautifully to Stolke, who missed the layup, but then got it back after Brown couldn't handle it. Gets it out to Molly Davis, who buries a three-pointer at the top of the key. 22-17. Hawkeyes with the lead in the basketball. 45 seconds left to go in the first. Here's Clark, gets it into the corner. Molly Davis, three-pointer. Swish from the left side. Molly Davis with 2 threes in the first quarter. And the Hawkeyes bring it into the front court. Molly Davis, one-handed pass to Clark for 3, left wing. There it is. Caitlin Clark. A quick release 3 from the left wing, and she has 13. This one short, left to the top of the key, but a long rebound to a Falter. Now to Marshall for 3, and she swishes it from the same spot that Clark just missed. Clark will throw it in along the baseline. Gets it to Davis, left wing. Now back to Clark in the corner. Wide open 3, and she buries it. Caitlin Clark finally gets free for a 3, and it's 60-34. Clark, bounce pass to Kate Martin, takes it from the top of the key, slices down the right side of the lane, goes up strong off the window and finishes, and is fouled from behind. Clark, right wing, drives baseline, slips it inside for Martin. Back out Davis, fakes a 3, drives paint. Martin, now Marshall, left wing, count it! A three-pointer swish for Gabby Marshall with 12. Some of tonight's top plays after the Hawkeyes defeat Rutgers 103-69. Abby Stamp joins me after the break as the Hawkeyes push their record to 15-1. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Do you want to play an integral part in helping the Hawks win championships? Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa football and the Iowa men's and women's basketball programs to serve charities in eastern Iowa. Your tax-deductible Swarm donation will compensate our Iowa student athletes for working to further the missions of local charities such as the United Way, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and more. Go to iowaswarm.com for more information and make Iowa athletics the place for our student athletes to experience the thrill of winning championships.
Escape to Italy and Sicily in September 2024 with Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited. Enjoy this melting pot of multicultural customs and cuisine and beautiful landscapes. After taking in Rome, we'll head down to the dramatic Sorrento coast and then journey from Italy's heel to its toe of Sicily. To learn more about this or any vacation, contact Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com. That's duagency.com.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor, and Melrose Meadows. Voted Iowa City's best retirement community. Jill Armstrong and her team strive to make every buyer and seller at ease with the real estate process. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home, contact the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty. For all your real estate needs, call 319-631-5455.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just need someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. you are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
Every Hawkeye game is fun, but some seasons are just special, like sold out before it even starts special. But you can still be there to see it. Play the Hawkeye Gold Scratch ticket, and you can win a VIP game day experience to see Iowa women's basketball. The Countdown to Carver promotion from the Iowa Lottery is your chance to witness greatness and some really, really deep threes. To enter your ticket and see details, visit ialottery.com/VIP.
Welcome to the Iowa Soybean Association postgame show, delivering opportunities and results for Iowa's 40,000 soybean farmers.
Good news from New Jersey, 103-69. Hawkeyes over Rutgers really took care of this game in the second quarter. Bounced out to a 55-30 lead and came out strong in the third quarter, which you love to see. And Abby, where do we start? Boy, a lot of exceptional performances tonight, which is great to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I am going to have to start with Gabby Marshall. How fun to see her get those shots to go.
Place.
Yeah, great place to start. 4 for 7 from 3. And Gabby's shot the ball really well out here. As we were just kind of reminiscing at that shoot around today, I think it was her freshman year. She had 7 threes out here or something like that. So pretty fun. Yeah, to see her kind of, you know, she's been playing great the last few games, like we always talk about, doing all the other things. But to see that shot go down, that feels good for her and all of her teammates. She deserves that.
27 against Rutgers. That's actually her career high back in March. That was in the Big Ten tournament.
Okay.
But obviously has played very well against the Scarlet Knights. And you know, the bench production was outstanding, I thought, too. It's kind of a starters game, a different flow against Michigan State, but got several players involved tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, that's something when you go back and kind of look at the film study and evaluate kind of what happened in that Michigan State game. I think that's one thing where we all felt that we really didn't utilize our bench as well as we could have, especially the way that Michigan State played that game, which was really up and down, and then Rutgers turn around trying to do that same kind of thing, just really kind of push it down our throats in transition. So when that's going to happen, you know, we have confidence in that bench, and we've got to make sure that we, you know, get those starters some breaks so that they're fresh throughout the game. Luckily tonight we didn't need them at the end, so they're extra fresh for this flight home.
And one thing, too, about the three-point shooting, yes, Caitlin knocked down a couple. There's been games where it's been mostly Caitlin, but you mentioned Gabby with 4 threes, and Molly Davis sparked you early on with a couple as well.
Yeah, definitely great to see Molly just step up and knock that first one down off the offensive rebound, you know, with a lot of confidence. We're always honored to take those open threes, so it was great to have her get those two. And, yeah, you know, the way that they were kind of playing us tonight was really to try to run off the line and just make us finish at the rim. So we didn't have as many of those, like, easy kick, you know, drive and pitch threes as we maybe usually do, but I thought we really made the ones, you know, that we got count. Shooting 40% from 3 as a team is very exceptional, so we're really excited about that.
And how about the transition game tonight?
Yeah, transition definitely took care of the rebounds, and I just have thought, really, honestly, quite since we played in Des Moines there, when we played Cleveland State in Des Moines, I really thought our transition we've just been executing it really, really well. You can see our guards get out wide, and you know, are on the outside of the floor, and our bigs, 4s and 5s, Kate Martin, Hannah Stolke, whoever it is that's in the game, they are just running rim to rim, really with kind of a reckless abandon. Now we have to do a better job of finishing when we get it in there. I think we're making some really good passes and leaving some points off the board by missing some of those easy ones. But yeah, we've been really excited about the way our fast break is looking, our transition's looking. We need to continue that moving forward.
And the rebounding, it's been solid all season long. You've been in double figures in rebounding margin, and Rutgers typically is a very difficult team to rebound the ball against.
Yeah, I thought we were very disciplined with our box outs. I thought both our centers, you know, I thought Hannah Stolke did a good job in there. Sharon, when she came in, they were physical. They kept their feet moving. But I thought our guards did a good job boxing out, too. There were quite a few long rebounds, and kind of, you know, we made good contact, and then we also chased the rebounds down. So anytime we can control the boards, it really helps us get the break going.
And the nice thing, too, is what I noticed in the final moments. I mean, Jada Jimphy was in, and AJ and Kenise Johnson diving on the floor. I mean, both teams really just scrapping for that final possession when the outcome was settled. But that's great to see when they come in and play like that.
Absolutely, and that's the same old thing we talk about. You know, you don't play in a game a way that you don't practice, and that's what you see from those, you know, from Kenise, from Jada, from Kylie, every single day in practice they go hard every single rep, so it's no surprise that when they get out there in the game that's the same way they perform.
And before the game, how cool to see and the honored see Vivian Stringer for her Hall of Fame inductions, what she's meant to basketball, and then all the coaches and both teams came out. That's a pretty nice photo out there.
That was a really cool moment, really a neat thing to be a part of. I think, over the years we've had some really neat moments with Coach Stringer, both, when she first came back to Iowa. I think I was on the team, lining up for the national anthem. One of those first times she came back into Carver Hawkeye Arena was really cool. I think we had her there for a special game for Coach Bluter at one point where she has some pictures with our administration and Lisa Bluter, and so very, very cool to have, the players, the coaches, everybody involved in that picture, and just to be able to be a part of that moment. She's obviously very legendary in women's basketball and certainly really special to the state of Iowa and the Iowa Hawkeyes.
When I looked over there and saw Coach Stringer and Coach Bluter embrace, I said, well, there's a few victories between those two.
Absolutely, definitely. And a kind of a fun story, too. They were kind of on maybe our warm-up area a little bit to start the game when we were trying to get shots up. Coach Stringer was talking to some fans, and we were kind of a little bit like, okay, they're kind of, on the floor, we're trying to shoot. And Caitlin, you never quite know. And she says, it's all right. It's Coach Stringer. It's all right. It's Coach Stringer. So she was nice and calm before the game and obviously has a lot of respect for Coach Stringer and what she's done for the game as well.
Knows her history, no doubt about it.
Definitely.
Okay, good flight home, Abby, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Looking forward to it. We'll talk soon. Thanks, Rob.
Absolutely. Abby Stamp, assistant coach for the Hawkeyes, does such a tremendous job, and appreciate her time here on the postgame show after Iowa defeats Rutgers at 103-69. A triple-double for Caitlin Clark with 29, 10, and 10, and a double-double from Sydney Falter, her first career. And that's the third of the year for Caitlin Clark, and a terrific basketball game, and didn't play her normal minutes, so we got that taken care of early with the 10 rebounds and 10 assists. Not easy to do anytime, that's for sure. 103-69, Hawks with victory number 15. Back with more on the postgame show after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from their field.
Someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just need someone to listen. 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
Around here, Jack Frost nips more than just your nose. That's why the Midwest gets Honda. Dependable, all-wheel drive, with heated steering wheel and seats to keep Jack Frost off your seat, which will make it very happy. And since it's no fun to gas up in this weather, isn't it cool that Honda has such legendary fuel efficiency? New Hondas are arriving, but so is Mr. Frost, so see your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Bananas are only 39 cents a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And 39 cents a pound is not just the price today or this week. It's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop. And count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for bananas every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Thank you for joining us on the Iowa Soybean Association postgame show. Iowa, leading the nation in biodiesel production.
Hawks win it 103-69 over Rutgers. That's victory number 15, 4-0 in Big Ten Conference play. The Iowa City Area Sports Commission is responsible for our community being home to countless amateur events and state tournaments. From state volleyball, wrestling, tennis, and much more, the Sports Commission generates significant annual economic impact while adding substantially to our quality of life. The Iowa City Area Sports Commission is a proud presenting sponsor of UI Women's Athletics. Learn more at wegotnext.org. Let's listen in on Coach Bluder's press conference after tonight's victory.
First of all, we want to recognize the people in Perry, Iowa that are really struggling in their community, and we've been thinking about them a lot and sending prayers their way in just a really, really horrific situation. I'm really glad that Iowa could be here on the night that they're recognizing C. Vivian Stringer. As you know, C. Vivian spent 12 years at the University of Iowa. I've always considered C. Vivian a friend, a mentor of mine. Used to work her camps when I was at St. Ambrose and come over to Iowa and work her camps. So it's very meaningful for me to be able to be here to show our respects for her unbelievable contribution to women's basketball at so many places. Tonight's game, I thought we played very well. I thought we were in control mentally, physically. This game, I love that we had 5 people in double figures. I love that we have 28 assists. Caitlin again has another triple-double. But I really am happy to see Gabby Marshall go 4 for 7 from three-point range. Gabby works her tail.
Well, sir,
I'm really glad that Iowa could be here on the night that they're recognizing C. Vivian Stringer. As you know, C. Vivian spent 12 years at the University of Iowa. I've always considered C. Vivian a friend, a mentor of mine. Used to work her camps when I was at St. Ambrose and come over to Iowa and work her camps. So it's very meaningful for me to be able to be here to show our respects for her unbelievable contribution to women's basketball at so many places. Tonight's game, I thought we played very well. I thought we were in control mentally, physically. This game, I love that we had 5 people in double figures. I love that we have 28 assists. Caitlin again has another triple-double. But I really am happy to see Gabby Marshall go 4 for 7 from three-point range. Gabby works her tail off all the time on defense. Sometimes she doesn't score a point. She has the highest plus-minus of anybody because she works that hard on defense. She contributes that much to our team. So tonight I'm really happy for her to see that ball go through the net. I also thought Kate Martin played really well, especially in the first half, has 10 rebounds. Sid has 10 rebounds. I thought Kate had really good leadership out there for us, and it was just a really good all-around game. I was really worried about the boards. Really proud of our effort in the boards tonight.
Question for Caitlin. Rutgers usually averages about 2,000 fans a game. Hasn't had a sellout since 2006. Just curious how gratifying it is for you to see a crowd this loud, large, and knowing they're mostly here for you.
It's really cool, and obviously, like Coach said, they're recognizing C. Vivian Stringer too, who did a lot of really great things for not only Rutgers, not only the University of Iowa, but also just women's basketball in general. So it was special to be part of that, be able to take a picture with her. But yeah, the crowd was incredible. I think they only opened the doors like 55 minutes before, so we were like looking around, we're like, where is everybody at? Because we opened up 2 hours before, so it was a little different. But I thought the crowd was great. A lot of little girls, probably the most I've seen in a long time. Obviously at our place we always have a lot, but we don't get to come out to the East Coast much, so this is a fun spot for us to come and play. And yeah, just really special. The cheer I got when I ran off the court was pretty awesome. Those are some moments that you're just never going to forget, so cool for me for sure.
Caitlin, how was it having so many Iowa fans in the stands, and in particular those folks in the first row who you were meeting with at the end? Would you mind letting us know who they were?
Yeah, that was just my family. I don't know if they should be in the front row right behind our bench because they were pulling my hair at the end of the game, my 2 brothers. But it's just cool. I feel like anytime we go on the road, there are a lot of Iowa fans. Depends where we're playing at, obviously, but it seems like we have fans all over the country, and I think that's the coolest thing about women's basketball is the way it's grown and the amount of people that have started to love Iowa women's basketball, the way we play, the way we're together as a team, the way we support one another. We just play a fun style of basketball that people love to watch, and it never really surprises me anymore how many Iowa fans there are, little girls screaming in the stands. I think it's something that we're starting to get used to the sold out crowds, but it's not anything to ever take for granted. Those are the moments you soak in and enjoy, every time you have them.
Coach, you mentioned you were proud of the rebound of the night. Over there at Rutgers, you got a triple-head monster where, Destiny Adams, you actually go for double rebounds any given night. I wanted to get your, thoughts just on the rebound tonight overall, and just on, just how effective can this be moving forward throughout the season?
Well, it was one of our keys to the game is the rebounding aspect. I just feel like you have to box them out so well because they get really easy points off those offensive rebounds. So I was proud of our players' efforts in securing those rebounds.
As Caitlin mentioned, Caitlin Clark and head coach Lisa Bluter from the podium on the postgame show after Iowa defeats Rutgers 103-69. The Hawkeyes now have won 12 in a row, 15-1 overall, 4-0 in the Big Ten. The Scarlet Knights fall to 6-11 and 0-4. A triple-double for Caitlin Clark with 29, 10, and 10. First ever double-double for Sydney Falter, 10 points and 10 rebounds. That'll wrap up our coverage of Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Piscataway, New Jersey, as number 4 Iowa takes care of Rutgers 103-69. Thanks so much for listening and tuning in on this Friday night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you for Hawk Talk with Coach Bluter on Monday night from the Hyatt Regency in Coralville, 6 until 7. And then our next game broadcast will be at Purdue next Wednesday. That is a 7 o'clock tip Central Time. We'll be on the air with the pregame show at 6:45. Thanks again for listening, and good night from Piscataway, New Jersey. The final score once again, Iowa 103, Rutgers 69. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
This has been the Iowa Soybean Association postgame show. Biodiesel, moving Iowa forward. Hawkeye women's basketball has been brought to you by Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Authentic brand. Elevate your everyday style with a premium label of choice. Hy-Vee. Score big savings at HyVeeDeals.com. And by Iowa Lottery. Be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit IALottery.com for details. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.